the service lane, also on the around your Jota end, those coming in from the Kudatabila towards the Yanowuru. Yes, for those coming for, of course, movement is for those coming from the island at this time. Yes, it's the only movement allowed on that stretch at this time. Okay, so on the Buffalo way end, traffic is quite smooth. Also, I can see parts of testing ground. I can see movement inwards the ShopRite end. I can see movement inwards Allen. I can see movement. Like, it's just a really good one, a really friendly movement this afternoon. Okay, so I have fresh feeds here coming in from the Ojo end, where it is in good shape from Agbara Customs checkpoint down to Yanoba, except of course in Yanera, where it's a moving traffic due to pedestrians crossing at the moment. Likewise, movement underneath the flyover. It's also an appreciable movement being recorded from Volks down to Barracks. Movement is also good from Abule Oshun up to Abulado. No impediments at this time, and the traffic managers are well positioned for adequate monitoring.
That feeds with a phone while driving. Do you know that at least 23% of all car accidents each year occur with the use of cell phones? Distracted driving is responsible for a higher percentage of road crashes among motorists and pedestrians in Nigeria. Distracted driving is dangerous. Let's shun this act to stay alive. It's better to be safe than to wallow in sorrow for what could have been avoided. While driving or walking, please put that phone away and concentrate fully on the road. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your driving companion.
They call me nothing, nothing, yeah.
difficult in the late hours. If possible, try and do away with titles on your phone book. While driving, focus on the road and ensure that every 5 to 7 minutes there is traffic on the returning lane. Do not exceed 100 kilometers per hour. This will help for timely judgment and to look out for traps and to appreciate the terrain. Don't use tinted sheets on your car. It passes a message to bandits and criminal elements that you are a uniformed man or woman. Always have a spare tire, plug, and fuel pumps in your car. Don't ignore this. Even if you're not the one driving, put your phone away and keep your eyes on the road. Moving in a convoy has proven not to intimidate criminal elements. If you must stop to buy food or ease yourself, take that break at a town or village. This is not the time to join a car or bus from undesignated bus stops, popularly called Sole. Get to the garage to do same, and please do well to fill that bus manifest correctly. It is for your own good. Lastly, do endeavor to update your in case of emergency eyes contacts before you embark on any journey, and if possible, have your health columns properly filled because medical personnel may need some information before relatives turn up. These are safety tips that will help tremendously. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Welcome to Train Schedule from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Traveling using the standard rail gauge is as follows. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays depart Lagos and Ibadan simultaneously at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. respectively. Lagos to Ijoko Lagos Mass Transit Train LMTT departs Ijoko at 6:30 a.m. for Ido and departs Ido at 6:15 p.m. for Ijoko. Ido to Kajola LMTT departs Kajola at 7 a.m. for Ido and departs Ido at 5:30 p.m. for Kajola. You can avail yourself of these schedules to have a pleasant ride on the standard rail gauge and Lagos Mass Transit train. And that is the train schedule from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. This is the flight schedule. Max Airline has a flight from Lagos to Abuja for 6:25 p.m. Ibom Air Lagos to Abuja 6:05 p.m. Air Peace Lagos to Abuja 6 p.m. And that's all for the flight schedule. Thanks for listening.
You've just listened to Flight Schedule, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Hey, kids, almost see your new phone. This one, I'm waiting, then they come machine. No be smart thing, no. My phone alone, Jerry. What's all they find, sir? Let's say your phone don't better pass this one. I bet you sure say no be value this phone. Eyes, who be eye safe? See all the details, address, no time. Now only bank details remain. This your new bubble na to marry. My phone, Joe. Eyes score. AYD. This eyes what we dey talk about so not the bubble. Now in case of emergency, eyes.
Na true yam dey that sisterly. Eyes na number wey dey help first responders when gbege show face, like paramedic, firefighters dem, safety officials or even person wey dey pass join with hospital workers dem to fit call the next of kin of that person wey get phone wey be get accident. And of course na from there dem go fit get medical support informate. You fit to get eyes 1, eyes 2, reach eyes 3. Eyes on top your phone, e fit to be your darling, your parents, bros or sister or even your oga sef. No come forget o say na only person wey dey fit picking calls well and you get both, and it's supposed to be person wey go fit handle emergency no matter how bad it be. Personal information like address, blood group fit to join too in case of matter wey need blood transfusion. We come dey advise so anytime wey you wan travel e go good make you no lock your phone o, make it for day easy in case of emergency to check for the eyes contacts. In case of emergency, eyes make you feel am for your phone today.
This message now from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Blood donation is an important aspect of healthcare worldwide. Sustainable and quality blood services play a critical role in the health of a society. But in Nigeria, voluntary blood donation can be said to have recorded minimal success owing to various factors such as attitude or myth surrounding the process. And that is why the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service is tackling this trend through its advocacy program tagged Safe Blood Arena. Safe Blood Arena is a 30-minute radio program that sheds light on the significance of blood donation and unveils the remarkable efforts of the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service in its quest to build a healthier Lagos. Discover the innovative initiatives shaping the future of blood transfusion and the impactful role played by the Lagos State government. Tune in to Safe Blood Arena every Monday at 4:30 to 5 p.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM for insightful interviews with healthcare professionals, inspiring donor spotlight, and information on upcoming blood donation drives. Mondays, 4:30 to 5 p.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Safe Blood Arena. Donate blood. Save lives.
On the action with Betano, your exciting destination for sports betting. Enjoy an award-winning experience with amazing betting options, cash outs and missions, as well as other features. Join now and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 Naira. Betano.ng, the game starts now.
Driver, I beg, I won't come down before you reach that bridge. You won't take me past that bridge.
Driver, me too, I want to come down now.
I don't want you to say I don't pass your bus stop and I don't come back for you.
This lady looks familiar. Isn't this Sylvia? Sylvia!
Joyce, it's a lie. What a surprise. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, my dear. It's been such a while since I last saw you. You look so good.
Oh, I'm doing well. But where are you going to?
I'm going to that clinic across the road. How about you?
Oh, I'm going the same direction, but the supermarket.
Oh, okay, let's go together.
Wait, are we not going to cross the road?
Cross which road? This busy road, Sylvia. No, I normally use the pedestrian bridge now.
Ha, you have time. I normally cross the road. I don't have time for pedestrian bridge.
Sylvia, that is so wrong. Why put your life at risk when you can simply use the pedestrian bridge and save yourself from accidents?
That's actually true. I never thought about it. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge.
Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge. Sure, I don't go crossing the express road again tomorrow when I'm not there.
I won't. Thank you.
My good people of Lagos, when going out and you need to cross the road, always ensure you use the pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian bridges protect you. Stay safe, stay alert, stay secured. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Welcome back. It's 17 minutes gone past 5 o'clock. Let's see what's happening around the Maryland Anthony axis. I can tell you it's a good movement from Antonio on route Idiroko towards Maryland intersection. Return journey is also in perfect shape. The length and breadth of Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way is good. Just a little delay at Nigel intersection due to traffic light regulating vehicular movement into GRA through Shobora, Robiodu to Isaac John. Movement is still in perfect shape at local airport in one and out. Likewise, Kodosor Road. Ikeja Bridge connecting Oba Ak breath is looking good, no impediment, and the traffic managers are doing the needful at the various points where they're posted around that end. Right here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, we're taking it slow, taking it cool, giving you cool jams, giving you traffic updates, and, just giving you that Sunday vibe. All right, so 24 minutes gone past 5 o'clock at this time. So around the 2 o'clock hour, there was an impediment around the Aja underneath the bridge end, 40 feet containerized truck with battery problem and a luxury bus with battery problem. Both drivers went to look for batteries, and the traffic managers were on ground managing things. Okay, so there was a backlog. The traffic managers were trying to, maintain things and just balance things up, and just make sure things flow smoothly as possible. But at this time, I can tell you the latest update on that is that that earlier reported containerized truck and the luxury bus at Underbridge Aja and Ado Road, respectively, are now off the road, while the traffic managers are on ground managing the traffic situation around that end.
And you claim to have a driver's license. How come you don't know red light means stop?
That light alone is worth 3 times the cost of your nonsense Tokubo Jeep.
We are back.
People crash cars every day. In fact, there is no car in this city that does not have crash.
If your friend had not been driving like a lunatic, this will not have happened.
Do you know who my husband is in this country? That's enough noise for such a hot day. You are alive and well, so carry your bicycle and go. Enough story.
Lagos and Drama, the story continues. Catch all the drama every Thursday at 12:15 p.m. exclusively on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM with a repeat broadcast on Sundays at 6:15 p.m. For comments and inquiries, please call or text 0812-111-8892 or 0803-350-1131. In Transit is a behavior modification media production.
How well do you take care of your eyes? Do you know you cannot be called a driver without good eyesight? Do you know that those with poor vision have a 30% higher incidence of road accidents than those with clear vision? Do you know that proper eye care now will help you see well and clearly into old age? Do you need more information on how to take care of your eyes? Then Eyes on the Road is the program for you, your friends and family. Yes, Eyes on the Road on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is a program designed to help educate listeners on the best practices that relates to eye care, so you are better equipped on the health of your eyes for optimal performance. Join Dr. Priscilla Imadi, Doctor of Optometry with a PhD in Public Health on Eyes on the Road, 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. this and every Thursday on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Eyes on the Road, your safety our priority.
Do you know who a surveyor is? Do you know that surveyors play a vital role in the development of a city's infrastructure and sustainability? Yes, surveying is critical to the development of a modern society. The boundaries of our natural and constructed world are determined by the work of surveyors. But how well do you know these unsung heroes? Let's get into the world of the surveyors on The Benchmark as we discover the unsung heroes behind our city's development. The Benchmark is a 45 minutes weekly dose of insight, showcasing the vital roles of surveyors and how they shape the very fabric of our nation. Discover the diverse types of surveyors and the critical functions they perform, from land surveyors, shaping urban landscapes, to hydrographic surveyors, mapping our waterways. The Benchmark will take you on a journey behind the scenes to explore all of these in details. So join us every Friday at 10:15 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM as we explore how surveyors contribute to national progress, their role in infrastructure development, disaster management and environmental conservation. Fridays at 10:15 a.m. The Benchmark, redefining surveying for an improved city. Dear Lagosians, a lot is happening around us and we have to be alert always. So, before getting into a taxi, take a photo of the car, including the number plate, and send that to your friends or loved ones to let them know you are safe. Make sure the driver knows you are doing this as well. Be alert and aware. Just because it was safe last time doesn't mean it will be safe this time. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
So all those guys now, they took me to the place where they're smoking it. From there, this mama talk to me now, I know they listen. I see that when I take the away, my body cool down. That's how I enter.
Drug or substance abuse is a kind of disorder wherein excessive use of certain chemicals for pleasurable means lead to distress and problem. This global challenge has implications that are now borne directly by communities, families, and individuals. More worrisome today in Nigeria is the alarming rate of drug abuse being perpetrated by youths in our homes, workplace, institutions of learning, and so on. This has been a scourge to the overall sustainable development of the nation. While youths are supposed to be the major agents of change and development, some of them have been destroyed by drug abuse, rendering them unproductive. The overall health of the user is affected negatively, and behaviors associated with drug abuse predispose the abuser to crime and psychological disorders. There is no better time than now for all relevant stakeholders to rise up and join the campaign against drug abuse to make our country a better and safer nation. Say no to drug abuse today. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Let's see what's happening around the Ogulonto end. Well, it's a busy one from the Majdu Wari end inwards Ogulonto due to high influx of vehicles. We have the traffic managers there who have resorted to manual control as a result of this high influx. It's smooth, however, from Ogulonto inwards Antikeni, Greek down to Aruno. However, movement from Aruno inwards at Greek is busy due to high influx too, coupled with traffic interchange and bus stop activities. Aruno stretch down to Itowolu is in good shape. Obasako Made is good all the way to Ebute. It's good from Ebute through St. Margaret down to Igbobo. However, Ibeshe Junction connecting Ebute Police Post is slightly busy due to traffic interchange. Itailewa axis, good to go. Aside that impediment, earlier reported opposite Obaseko Made Palace, which I understand the owner is seriously working on. Every other place within the zone is free of impediment, while traffic managers are visibly managing the situation.
Iṣẹ́ kékeré sálárì Ronaldo, $100 Dangote ni mo fẹ́ bá tó. Money no dey today, money no dey tomorrow. Mo fẹ́ àgbà, mo fẹ́ ra wo, ikú ló mẹ́jà kákó.
afternoon, yes, inwards the evening. Yes, of course, at 6 o'clock, it will officially be the evening. Yes, so let's see what's happening all the way from the Ikoyi axis inwards, the third mainland bridge, all the way down to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. The length and breadth of Ikoyi axis is quite cool and calm at the moment, with traffic lights regulating movement along that corridor. So moving ahead from looking at the Onikon. And let's see, connecting Obalende Bridge through Ilubere, Adeniji is moving quite well. Adeniji connecting Adekule on 3rd Mainland Bridge towards Unilag Waterfront, down to Ilaje on route Yanoro Lebai. Looking quite good to go. Just a steady one towards the lay-by. Further movement to Olukumeji connecting Bagada or Shoki, all in great shape. Car wash in Watifako, Ogudu, Alakpere, Apostolic Church, Toll Gate, 7-Up, emergency turning, Secretariat or Tedola connecting Berger is cool and calm. Likewise, New Garage in Watkara on route Opik, all okay. The stretch on the return journey is appreciable all the way down to Car Wash, while further movement towards Yanwuru connecting 3rd Mainland Bridge. Of course, you know that stretch has been cordoned off. Yes, at this time, only those coming in from the island can connect the mainland as we speak.
For timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your team. On 96.1 FM, Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Recognize.
Right, Gobster there with Twist and Wine. With that, let's look at what's happening around the PWD axis. All right, so this is actually touching the stretch of the Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. Let's pick it up from PWD. Let's pick it up from Bolade. I understand it's a smooth drive from Bolade intersection on route Ladipo, Shogbele through to PWD. PWD to airport turning is good to go. A bit of a delay around that end because of the traffic light alternation. Likewise, airport turning to airport bus stop and national moving at a faster pace. Ascending and descending Ikeja along flyover towards Achai Jai Farm is also moving better. Jai Farm to Ile-Zik and Ile-Zik connecting Sule Junction is very much in order. Ile-Zik down to Yanodokwamu looking good, and a very appreciable movement on the stretch of the return journey. Free of impediments, and we have traffic managers on ground doing the needful.
It's
immigration checkpoint through Estate Gate down to Morobo Junction is free. Ajibade Car Wash to Odofa in North Badagry is slightly busy, occasioned by evening rush, road construction, pedestrian crossings, and bus stop activities. Return journey from Odofa through Ajibade Car Wash, Morobo Junction, all the way to Agbara immigration checkpoint inwards Ijaniki is good to go. Contraflow and good traffic flow from Odofa Junction through Churchgate, EB, Magbon, Comforter to Okwafo. It's a good contraflow movement at Okwafo through Ilekbo, Elijah, MTN, Agemo to Mowo. Rapid movement has been experienced at Mowo bus stop through Musafejo, Aradagun, Denuga, Limca, Iberiko Barracks, Toriko, all the way to Badagry roundabout. It's also a good movement from Badagry roundabout in and out of Seme. Badagry roundabout in and out of Badagry town and Ajara, respectively, looking good to go. At the moment, no record of impediment within the length and breadth of the axis. News at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State government commences reconstruction of damaged Alakbere pedestrian bridge. Nigeria Customs Service approved 90 window for properly imported people. Foreign Russia intercepts 38 Ukrainian drones attacking Crimea. And in sports, American professional basketball player LeBron James reaches 40,000 career regular season points. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. The Lagos State government has announced the commencement of reconstruction of the ever-busy pedestrian bridge at Alakbere Estate bus stop on the 3rd Axial Road. Special advisor to the governor on infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola, said an assessment and the necessary integrity tests on the bridge have been conducted to ascertain the level of reconstruction works to be carried out for continued public use. Daramola spoke during a visit to the bridge by a team comprising officials from the Office of Infrastructure and the contractor, noted that based on the results of the tests carried out, a new design for the bridge with increased vehicular headroom is ready for implementation. The special advisor to the governor on infrastructure, who said the contractor has started carrying out preliminary works such as the dismantling of steel elements and handrails of the damaged bridge, urged pedestrians and commuters to exercise utmost caution. Following the indiscriminate springing up of shanties and illegal structures, Lagos State government has issued a 4-day relocation notice to all squatters occupying illegal shanties around the Lagos Coastal Road in Mayagu, Lekki area of Lagos. Speaking with newsmen after an inspection tour to Jakonde, Elegushi Itedo, Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, said all such illegal shanties and squatters close to regional road alignment must vacate the area by Thursday afternoon, as enforcement will commence in the early hours of Friday. Wahab was accompanied by the Special Advisor on Environment, Kunle Rotimi Akodu, Permanent Secretary, Office of Drainage Services, Mahmoud Adebite, Permanent Secretary, Office of Environmental Services, Omawalaji Gaji, Chairman of Task Force on Special Offences, Shola Jajaluyi, and heads of agencies inspected Orchid Road, Lekki to Ikota, Mayegun area, Jakonde, Regional Road Alignment, Dodan Barracks, and Obalende. The Commissioner stated that the tour is important in order to ensure that the coastal alignment of the aforementioned areas are secured and illegal settlements along that corridor are removed, stressing that by next week, the spots will be cleared with the Lagos State Building Control Agency. The Lagos State government has urged innovators to inspire young Nigerians to value what they do to ensure sustainability, stressing that it will provide them with financial support when necessary. Commissioner for Agriculture, Abisola Olusoya, who gave this charge during the Agri-Innovation Tribe Hangout, urged members of the group to see themselves as part of the solution. Olusoya, who charged agri-startups to leverage technology to provide solutions to the economic challenges and rising cost of food items in the country, expressed the state's government's readiness to engage experts to provide solutions to their peculiar challenges at little or no cost. Airstrikes by the Nigerian Air Force NAF have destroyed 2 illegal refineries at Kwakama and Temakiri in Degema, local government area of Rivers State. NAF spokesperson Edward Gapquet said the air interdiction was part of efforts by the military and other security agencies to reduce activities of crude oil thieves and oil pipeline vandals in the Niger Delta region. According to Gapquet, The NAF reconnaissance observed active illegal refining sites with Cotonou boats at Krakrama and Temakiri with a probable intent to illegally siphon crude oil from the sites. He added that the armed reconnaissance was also extended to Abise and Omoma areas, but only abandoned illegal refining sites were observed. And now to the rest of the stories. The Nigeria Customs Service (NTS) has approved a 90-day window for those improperly imported vehicles into the country to clear them. Spokesman of the service Abdullahi Maiwada announced this in a statement, explaining that the move was part of Customs' proactive move to enhance compliance and streamline import processes. Maiwada added that the new window was in line with the directive of the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun. For the affected vehicles, he said import duty and a 25% penalty will be paid in tandem with the import guidelines, procedures, and documentation requirements for used vehicles under the Destination Inspection Scheme in 2023-2013 and then Destination Inspection Scheme in Nigeria 2013 and the Nigeria Customs Service 2023. He added that duty payments must be made using the procedure code specifically created for this exercise. The National Directorate of Employment (NDE) has embarked on programs aimed at enhancing locally made products and services in agriculture, mining, and entrepreneurship, resulting in job creation. Director General of NDE, Abubakar Fipo, who made this known, said in addition to the core job creation programs of the NDE, loans have been granted to beneficiaries of the Directorate nationwide in the last 1 year to either start new businesses or enhance existing ones. According to Fipo, 700 beneficiaries who were trained on the different agro-value chain businesses were empowered and supported to start new businesses in the agricultural sector this year. He added that the NDE remains committed to its mandate of job creation and has designed skill acquisition programs in line with the renewed hope economic policies of President Bola Tinubu. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has expressed sadness over the death of his former senior special assistant on Works and Infrastructure, Abdulrahim Owokoniro. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a condolence message issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Boyega Akoshile, described Owokoniro's death as a rude shock. The governor said the deceased was a young Nigerian politician with great ideas about nation building and development, adding that he was a strong party man and an advocate of masses-oriented programs. Sanwo-Olu sympathized with his special advisor on tourism, arts and culture, Idris Aregbe, who is a younger brother to the late Owokoniro. The governor also condoled with the entire family, friends and political associates of the departed, as well as the Lagos APC and the entire people of Surulere. Owokoniro, a former aide to the wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, and former aspirant in the All Progressives Congress APC House of Representatives Surulere Federal Constituency by-election primary, reportedly died in the United Kingdom this weekend. And now to foreign news. A series of explosions have rocked Crimea after a reported Ukrainian drone attack on the peninsula, which was annexed by Russia in 2014. Video posted online shows a blast allegedly near a fuel depot in the southeastern city of Feodosia. Russian officials said 38 drones have been shot down. The Kerch Bridge, which connects Crimea with Russia, was temporarily closed. The attack comes as Ukraine continues to urge allies to boost arms supplies. Russian troops have recently made gains in Ukraine as Kyiv struggles to sustain its forces with Western-made arms. Moscow took control last month of the key eastern town of Avdiivka. And now sports. American professional basketball player LeBron James has become the first National Basketball Association NBA player to reach 40,000 career regular season points in Saturday's game against the Denver Nuggets. James described it as bittersweet after his Los Angeles Lakers side lost 124 by 114 to the defending NBA champions. The 39-year-old who scored 26 points also scored the historic basket in the second quarter with a driving layup from the left side of the basket to give the Lakers a 37 by 32 lead. And just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 280 unemployed youths for global certification in solar farm construction technology for the supply of electricity in Nigeria? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has announced the commencement of reconstruction of the ever-busy pedestrian bridge at Alapere Estate Bus Stop on the 3rd Axle Road. The Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, has approved a 90-day window for those who improperly imported vehicles into the country to clear them. We also told you that a series of explosions have rocked Crimea after a reported Ukrainian drone attack on the peninsula, which was annexed by Russia in 2014. And in sports, American professional basketball player LeBron James has become the first National Basketball Association NBA player to reach 40,000 career regular season points in Saturday's game against the Denver Nuggets. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idewolaya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that's why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate, use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce. We keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
ló jẹ́ fún wa láti rí i pé ṣé làwọn kò lọ́rọ̀ sí ẹ̀dá tó kúrò àti máa lo nọ́mbà plate tó ti gbọ́ tàbí tó ti bàjẹ́ sára mọ́tò wọn ń pọ̀ sí i nípínlẹ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ abala òfin ìrìnnà tìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tọdún 2018 ti sọ́dẹ̀ wọ̀ fún ẹnikẹ́ni láti lo nọ́mbà plate tó ti bàjẹ́ tàbí èyí tó ti gbó tán pátápátá ṣé ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé mọ̀ pẹ́ṣẹ̀ ni torí ìdí èyí ló wá mú kíjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó gborí ẹsẹ̀ àjọ NVA gbà wọn awakọ̀ tí nọ́mbà plate wọn ti gbó tàbí tó ti bàjẹ́ pẹ̀lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n ti jí nọ́mbà plate ara mọ́tò yín lọ pé kẹ́ ẹ tara ṣàṣà ló gba nọ́mbà plate míì nílé iṣẹ́ àjọ NVA tó bá súnmọ́ yín kó tó di pé ọwọ́ òfin bà yín ìlànà àti gba nọ́mbà plate míì rọrùn kódà ẹ lè parí gbogbo ètò ọ̀hún láàrin wákàtí mẹ́rìnlélógún sí wákàtí méjìdínláàdọ́ta 18,750 péré sí lówó ẹ̀ lẹ́ bá gba nọ́mbà plate tuntun àmọ́ o ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ní ẹ̀rí tó gúnmọ́ lọ́wọ́ tó fi hàn pé ẹ̀yin lẹ́ni mọ́tò náà tẹ́ ẹ bá ti wá ṣe gbogbo ètò tó yẹ tán ẹ lè lọ fúnra yín gba nọ́mbà plate yín a sì lè bá yín mú wálé tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ó yá gbéra báyìí kẹ́ ẹ lọ kàn sí block 8 first floor host secretariat níkẹjà láti lọ gba nọ́mbà plate tuntun sára mọ́tò yín tó fàìn dáadáa yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń fẹ́ àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ sí ẹ pè 0903-276-0141 tàbí 0803-354-3829 ẹ sì lè kàn sí wa lórí WhatsApp wa ìyẹn 091-543-03067 ẹ wò kì í ṣe nọ́mbà lásán o àmì ìdánimọ̀ yín lójúnà ní ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
Get in in on the action with Betano, your exciting destination for sports betting. Enjoy an award-winning experience with amazing betting options, cash outs and missions, as well as other features. Join now and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Betano.ng, the game starts now.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Welcome back. All right, it's time for In Transit, our radio drama series. But just to let you know that in and around town, well, okay, from the Iyanokwaja Igbeda axis, I understand it's a slow one from Danko filling station on Beguta Expressway inwards Iyanokwaja under the bridge. Likewise, a slow pace movement from Araromi inwards Iyanokwaja under the bridge and Alagba Junction, respectively. This is due to high volume of traffic movement. Beyond this, all other points within the zone are still in good shape. At the same time, managers are doing their bit managing the traffic situation. No impediment within this area. More updates coming your way, but at this time we'll switch lanes to go listen to In Transit, our radio drama series. Today's episode is titled It Takes Two.
Behavior Modification Media, in collaboration with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, presents In Transit. Today's episode, titled It Takes Two, is written by Yetunde Adenike.
Hey, Keke. Where did these people put their ears? It's much. Hey, where? Effizi Street. I know. How much you take me and bring me back? Will you stay long? Just to buy food and come back. 500 naira. 500 naira to Effizi Street. Waiting. Why? Because it is charter. Even then, is it not 50 naira per person? 3 people on one trip is 150 naira. Go come should be 300 naira. But this one, I'll wait for you to go and buy food. Reduce for me now. I told you I will not stay long. Okay, pay 450. Oga, let me pay 400. Effizi Street is not too far from here. Now 450 last. If you agree, come inside and let's go. Please, when we reach junction, you will stop for me by the woman selling bolly. Park on the road. You want them to catch me? You will park in the car park of the office near the woman. For where? The security people are my friends. You told me to take you to Effizi Street, not Rose Plantain Seller. I already said please now. I just want to buy bolly. I won't take time at all. Oh, it's not part of our arrangement. I don't like this kind of thing. Please. An arrangement is an arrangement. All this wuru-wuru. I beg. We have almost reached it starts. I only want to eat bolly. It's not that I want to cheat you. I don't like this kind of thing. I beg. And when I told you price before, you are pricing it like meat and pepper. Now you're asking me to take I say please, chill. My main man. Just enter the car park. It's okay here. Thank you. God bless. I'll be back now. Don't be long, oh. Driver, you want to kill us? God forbid that I somebody in my life. That man almost hit us. You say you don't want to kill person, but you are driving like a person on a mission to kill somebody. Your wala is too much, Joe. On top of how much? 450 naira. Stop here. Stop there. You won't kill me. You don't want to kill me. Did you not see the red light? And you claim to have a driver's license. How come you don't know red light means stop? Who told you I don't know? Which confirms my suspicion that you want to kill light. Not to talk of your quarter to motor car. Are you Sabio? If I had waited, we'll still be there. That red light stays too long before it changes to green. If the man coming had rammed into us, we'll still be there. Possibly lying on the floor, maybe even dead. God forbid bad thing. Human beings just hate the truth. Oh, which kind of passenger I carry today, oh? Even people that pay correct money don't give me problem like you. I pity you. The day traffic officials will catch you, you will smell pepper. I beg. That's if the car doesn't flatten you and your vehicle first. He don't do. We have reached Golden Spoon. You give me like 300 naira deposit now, you know. Why? Will I run away? I know. I don't trust anyone in this city. Well, I don't trust anybody either. So I cannot give you deposit. Pay my deposit, I beg. Our agreement is for GoCom. If you don't have plan to run away, Give me my money.
Where will I run to? This place resemble place where person fit run away. See another door or another gate.
Oh boy, this one a story. Give me my deposit.
So that if you see another passenger, you will take off, eh? No way. Transport is scarce here. That is why I took charter.
Give me 100 naira then.
One kobo I will not release. If you don't trust me, follow me inside to monitor me. But as for deposit, sorry, it's not in our arrangement.
This place is for big men with big cars. If you want to eat big man food, better go and buy a car.
Are you coming with me?
I will wait. But please hurry, oh. Don't delay me.
I'm just going to buy food, not reconstructing the restaurant.
Oh, I don't like carrying this kind of customers. Please just hurry up. Let me go and drop him and collect my money. This man, you stay long, oh.
I'm sorry. The queue today was long. Very unusual for this time of the day.
Well, that is to say that your money is not bad. Find another keke, oh.
Abba, my brother. Because of money, your eye just changed, just they come off fire. No need for all that bitterness, eh? It's only money. So how much is my money in totality?
500 naira.
Okay. 500 naira, Abi. No problem.
Now you are talking like person who has sense. Even that 500 naira, I'm just helping you.
No problem.
You should pay like 1,000 naira for this journey.
Just be careful at the traffic lights. It's okay by that brown house. Slow down, slow down. Thank you. So how much did you say my bill is?
500.
200.
I beg, do quick, make I go.
260. 335.
This man, what's all this rubbish now?
I'm coming. I'm trying to collect your money.
You should have done this since. Honestly, you are a number one time waster.
370. Mr. Keke driver, you like say you go manage this 370 naira like that, too. I don't have any more money.
You well, so? Manage what? My money is 500 naira.
According to our deal, your money is 400. I remember clearly that I negotiated 400 naira before we left.
It was 450 before. But after you wasted my time at Golden Spoon, let me tell you that my money is now 500 naira.
That was your opinion. Look, this is what I can afford. I am sorry your money is 30 naira short. But the price of car went up and you took some of your money. Manage is like that now. 370 naira out of 400 naira. Have I not tried?
Are you okay at all? Have you crazy build my palo inside your brain?
I really have to go. But I'll put the money on the chair since you're too agitated to collect it.
Which money? Hey, come back! Where are you going? Come back and pay me my money, oh.
Look, don't disturb and embarrass me. I have paid you your money, so get lost.
Me? Myself? I will now accept nonsense money from you? God forbid!
Why are you shouting at me? Did I not pay you? Did I not explicitly tell you not to embarrass me in my neighborhood? For disobeying me, I have to teach you a lesson.
Nobody should blame the king. Nobody should blame the king. The king did not do anything. Nobody should blame him. Nobody should blame the king for anything.
Nicodemus, what happened?
Auntie, good afternoon. See, it is this keke driver that was fighting with me.
The man gave your brother one heavy blow and fell into the gutter and wounded his hand.
Over transport fare.
After we treated the wound, we wanted to take the keke man to the station. That's when Nick remembered that you are at home.
Auntie, you didn't go to work today? Hope no problem.
I'm on sick leave.
Sorry, eh?
But what's this about fighting over money? I don't understand. Nicodemus.
Sis, the thing is, I hired this man to go and buy the food. And when I got back, I paid him. The next thing was pulling my shirt and fighting me.
Just like that? Am I a crazy person? Auntie, don't mind him, oh. I took him to a busy street. I told him my money was 500 naira go come. But because he said he would not stay, we agreed on 450. On the way, he wasted time to buy Bolly, buy yogurt, buy this, buy that. Then a Golden Spoon, he wasted more time.
Which time did I waste? Liar.
Nicodemus.
Then when we reached here, he gave me 370 naira. Instead of the 500 naira we agreed.
You and who agreed 500 naira?
He said he used my money to balance cow leg money.
We said 400.
Even if it was 400 naira, is 370 naira the same as 400?
Sis, see my hand. He wounded me.
That's quite a deep cut.
Is it not God that saved him? If he didn't stretch out his hand to balance when he landed, he would have hit his head on concrete. Haba, keke driver. You threw him like a piece of paper. You wicked shao.
Didn't you hear he was insulting me? On top of my money.
If he had hit his head and died, would 30 naira have been worth going to jail for a long time? I mean, what did he do? You just wounded the innocent for nothing.
Titi, let's speak the truth.
Mr. Beshi, are you calling me a liar?
Nick was wrong.
Even if he was wrong.
Nicodemus was wrong. But so was the driver. Nicodemus, if you agreed to pay a certain fare to this man, you should have done so. That is the honorable thing to have done. As for not having enough money to pay him, that is impossible. Seeing I gave you 1,000 naira for transportation, enough money for the food. Driver, you, on the other hand, shouldn't have taken the law into your own hands. I mean, what if he had died when you pushed him?
Sorry, Auntie. Nanga do me. This boy vexed me no be small.
That's no excuse. After all, we were all still trying to settle the matter when you threw him across the street. For what? I mean, how much is 30 naira?
I know it's small, but it's my money. I worked for it.
And you have a valid point. If both of you had an agreement and you kept your part, then Nicodemus was bound to keep his side of the deal.
Auntie, God bless you. Help me tell them.
It doesn't excuse the fact that both of you showed a total lack of respect for one another, not to talk of decency in the way you behaved.
All these people disrespect me too. They all gagged up against me because they know your brother. They will force me to pay 300 naira for his treatment.
Yes, now, it's the money for cutting wool and methylated spirit we use to treat his wound. You are even lucky. If you had injured him seriously, you would have been paying thousands for his hospital bill by now.
And if he had died, you would have had to sell this your Pangolo tricycle to get a lawyer.
Driver, consider the 300 naira your penalty for taking the law into your hands.
What is my gain inside this journey?
Be grateful you got off lightly.
I paid 300 naira out of 370 naira he gave me. We can't hear work with this today now.
And you still pay for the food I poured away when you were fighting me.
Yes, so he must pay.
You will bear responsibility for that, Nicodemus.
3,000 naira. Sis, please.
I have about had enough of you. You came here so you could study for JAMB, but all you have done is stress me out all the time.
Sis, I'm very sorry.
All I did was ask you to buy us food. A very simple task I made even easier by giving you 1,000 naira to cover transportation costs. Yet, you almost lost your life over 30 naira. I have had it with you.
I beg.
I'm sending you back to Mama and Papa in the village.
Sis, please. I will never cause trouble again. I will not try to shortchange transporters or anybody again. Oya driver, no vex. Take 1,000 naira, 300 naira for my treatment, and 500 naira for your fare. You can even keep the change.
Nicodemus, you mean you had money and you allowed Keke driver to almost kill you?
Sis, I beg, don't send me back to the village. I love the city. I'm a Lagos big boy now. Please don't send me back. People, help me beg my sister now.
You have been listening to It Takes Two from the drama series In Transit. In today's episode, you heard the voice of Osun Ojolala as Nicodemus, Tope Omotayo as Keke driver, Olusetan as Titi, Oladeji Eson as Mr. Beshi, Son Aye as Sister. Moses Okwase was the sound engineer. The script was written and produced by Yetunde Adenike. For comments and inquiries, please call, text, or send us a WhatsApp message on 0812-111-8892 or 0803-350-1131. You can also write to us at bmmedia.ng@gmail.com. In Transit, presented in collaboration with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, is a behavior modification media production.
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Welcome. I'm sure you enjoyed today's episode of In Transit. I guess we have segued into Sports Lounge. It's time for Sports Lounge. But just to let you know that, let's see, around the Dokpemu Access Cement connecting Goyi Junction inwards Yanokpaja at this time is very good to go. The return journey is good. Goyi Junction connecting Akiwawa Junction towards Alagoto Junction is good. At Botikuyo Road connecting Swifa heading towards Akumaja roundabout, Shasha traffic light, all good. Vulcanizer bus stop connecting Uglano Junction, Egbeda, good to go. No impediments recorded. For now, it is time for Sports Lounge.
Of course, as we see in Formula 1, where Max Verstappen started again on his title defense, winning the first Grand Prix of the 2024 World Championships. And of course, it's full time at the Etihad Stadium, where Manchester United came back from goal down to defeat Manchester City came back from goal down to defeat Manchester United by 3-1, of course, with a brace by Phil Foden. Of course, so much of interesting actions from the NBA, and of course other mouth-watering fixtures to look forward to in the world of football in other leagues all across Europe. Well, as always, we will be taking a short breather and then we're starting from all the sports. Okay, so we started from the tracks where Formula 1 winner Max Verstappen started on a dominant winning note, yes, as it took the Bahrain Grand Prix during the course of this weekend. He was able to ensure that the talks about the Red Bull team principal Christian Horner did not more or less get him perturbed or disturb him, as he was able to lead his teammates. Sergio Perez talk about Christian Horner's controversial incident about the in-house inquest going on about him and some of his the relationship he had with a particular member of the staff of Team Red Bull. But then it did not disturb Max Verstappen as he went into the race. Although at the end of the race he stated that he was a little bit distracted, but said that, hey, the controversy was not any of he or his teammates' business, and he was focused on performance, and definitely he gave a total dominating performance on the night. Of course, was able to pull away from his teammates, that's his teammates in Sergio Perez, to eventually finish in top position rather. Sergio Perez coming second, and then of course Ferrari's Carlos Sainz coming third. Of course, for Lewis Hamilton, it wasn't really a good race, as he finished in 7th position, and then of course for Lando Norris of McLaren, he came 6th, and then George Russell came 4th in the standings, and then of course he was able to ensure that for Mercedes, they were able to make a statement for themselves, and then another McLaren driver in Oscar Piastri was able to come. He came 8th, and then Aston Martin's pair of Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll completed the top 10 finish. Of course, interesting time as regards Formula One. We know that, of course, all the part of, apart from the Christian Horner story, there's still some of conversations going on about will Lewis Hamilton bow out on a good note with Mercedes, him now in his last season before he moves over to Ferrari. So, well, Max Verstappen has started on a very, very good and dominating note. Of course, he's chasing his 4th title. Hopefully, he will be able to equal the last Red Bull driver to do 5 World Championships in a row, and that's Sebastian Vettel. Yes, when was it? Red Bull, he won the World Championship 5 times in a row. And so Max Verstappen looks like he might, of course, want to equal that and hopefully, make a statement for himself. But of course, there's still conversations between how Christian Horner's leaked messages with his member of staff and all that, and hopefully Red Bull will be able to put that behind them and make ensure that they go ahead to eventually or possibly defend the construction championship, and of course Max Verstappen defending his position. Moving over to the basketball court, where LeBron James became the first NBA player to reach or to surpass 40,000 points, the 40,000 points mark in NBA history. Of course, for LeBron James, became the first NBA player to reach 40,000 career regular season points in early hours of this morning, rather, the victory over Denver, on defeat to Denver Nuggets. Of course, we know that Denver Nuggets are the defending champions. But for LeBron James stated that it was a bittersweet experience for him after he saw his team lose by 10 points margin. They lost to the defending NBA champions, Denver Nuggets, 124 to 114. Of course, for LeBron James, he scored 26 points on the night. Of course, and as well of he didn't. Definitely, he did not miss out on talking about being the first player to ever do something as surpassing 40,000 points. Of course, for LeBron James, stated being the first player to do something, it's pretty cool in this league. You just know the history, you know the greats have come true. Of course, within 10 minutes and 39 seconds, he was able to put his side in the driving seats in the second quarter after Lakers were leading with 37 to 32 points, having a 37 to 32 points lead. But however, for Nuggets, they've now stretched their winning streak to 6 games, thanks to, for me, MVP of the season, waiting MVP of the season, Nikola Jokic. He scored 35 points. Of course, to ensure that he made Denver Nuggets get past a big team like LA Lakers. Of course, for LeBron James, he has now become the all-time leading scorer. He became the all-time leading scorer February last month when he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's long-standing record of 38,387 points. And so now, for LeBron James, he has already reached the 40,000 point mark. And of course, he remains the NBA, one of the biggest, in fact, not just being an NBA legend, but standing on the living one as well with all what he has done. So, of course, when they asked him about his health, he went on to state that you have to take care of your body, you have to press on the floor, and then you have to be productive as well. Of course, his coach, Davin Arm, was also giving a lot, talked about how well it's an honor to James in his team, and of course he stated that he is happy for him and it's a good accomplishment, and so hopefully they'll be able to have an amazing run and it continues all through the course of the season, because they also are looking forward to ensure that they are in that playoff spot. They've had a couple of good results for themselves, and so it's been a good one for themselves. Of course, results from other games in the NBA, we had Houston Rockets defeating Phoenix Suns 118 to 109. Of course, later tonight we see Philadelphia 76ers taking on Dallas Mavericks, and then of course Golden State Warriors taking on Boston Celtics. Of course, more or less like a repeat of 2022 NBA finals. But then hopefully Warriors are been in a good state with Steph Curry and his teammates. They're doing quite well, but it will be an interesting encounter between Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics. Of course, later tonight as well, LA Clippers take on Minnesota Timberwolves, and of course Orlando Magic will be away to Detroit Pistons, and then we have Toronto Raptors, 2019 NBA champions, against Charlotte Hornets. Well, that's so much we could take on all the sports. Now we just take this short breather and get to report on Lagos traffic.
All right, so at this time, let's see what's happening on some stretches in and around the Lagos metropolis. Okay, so I have this one from the Ajasa command end where traffic is very good, still very good from Ishefun to Link Megida and Ayobo at this hour. Alaja Road is having it good. Amule Oluwaga Church Roundabout also good to go. Return journey from Church Roundabout connecting Ayobo is an appreciable one. You have nothing to worry about. Adefemi Ikola Ojodo, Dock Center and Command Secondary School Junction, also quite good. But as you approach Command Secondary School Junction, it's gathering momentum, and this is just due to evening rush, coupled with commercial activities ongoing around that corridor. Ekora Junction, perfectly good. Traffic light is alternating very well at that. No impediment, and the traffic managers very much on their toes, doing the needful around that end. Back to you, Logo.
Thank you, Akan, for that update. Of course, we're taking stories from the Nigerian from the local scene, where we're starting from the MPFL. Well, a couple of interesting results have gone down. Of course, we know yesterday was a quite interesting game between Remo Stars, who ensure that they put themselves in a very good note as they are chasing the first time they would ever to be in the chase for the Nigerian Premier League title. And of course, they had a pretty good result, defeating Bayelsa United by a 2-0, courtesy of Adams in the 72nd minute. Of course, other results that went down today and in games that have been concluded a couple of minutes ago all over Nigeria. Yes, we have results. Atlant FC playing a 1-1 draw with Sunshine Stars. Of course, second minute goal by Awosomi of Sunshine Stars, and of course in the sixth minute of the Atlant were able to equalize, courtesy of a goal from Okafor. And then, of course, Niger Tornadoes lost at home to Enugu Rangers by 2-0. Lobby Stars ensure that they are still in the race and chase for their for the Premier League title, as they defeated Katsina United 2-0. And then, of course, it was Plateau United 2, Bendel Insurance 0. The 2 goals were scored in the second half of the encounter. Of course, tomorrow we'll see the likes of Doma United hosting Sporting Lagos, and then of course we have Aqua United hosting Elimba of Aba, and then of course we have Kano Pillars are hosting Abia Warriors. Of course, so much of stories still coming from the local scene, where we know that Rivers United, yes, later today they will be playing in the CAF Confederations Cup against Dreams FC of Ghana, and of course that game is currently on in the 87th minute, and it's Rivers United 1, Dreams FC 1. Rivers United have to win this game if they want to have any chance to qualify to the quarterfinals of the encounter. Yes, of course they had to come from a goal down after Aziz Issa of Dreams FC scored the first goal of the encounter in the 40th minute for Dreams FC. But then, of course, through Eteta Dennis, he was able to get that equalizer for Rivers United in the 61st minute. However, Dreams FC are a man down now, and hopefully, if Rivers United could capitalize on on Dreams FC being a man down and go ahead to win that encounter. And the other group game, it's 1-1 between Club Africain of Tunisia, and of course Academica of Angola. Well, it's quite interesting. Academica of Angola, Club de Lobito of Lobito, Club de Lobito, Academica of Angola. If this game ends like this, they will be getting their first points in of the total campaign, group stage campaign, because they've lost all 5 games, and going to this game they did not have any point. But then it's quite interesting to see how it pans out for Club African. If this result remains the same, they have 10 points and they could finish as the second team to qualify with Dreams FC of Ghana, who are leading that group with as it stands right now, they have 13 points because it's still 1-0 between them and Rivers United. And of course, it will not be a good result for Rivers United because they would have to bow out with 10 points. But then Club African have more goals than them. Club African having +5 and Rivers United having +1. Well, we hope that as the game goes on, it's 9 minutes gone now. It's still 1-0 between Rivers United and of course Dreams FC. So hopefully they will be able to bounce back and get at least clinch second position. Of course, still with news from the home scene where we know that it's really not looking so good. Reports, we already know that Coach Jose Pacero has stepped down as the Super Eagles coach. However, no vivid report or any update has come from the federation on who is going to take in that interim position. We know that reports have circulated round that Austin Eguavon looks like might be there, but then there's not been any official statement from the FA. However, we still have the likes of Finidi George, because he is the assistant coach to Jose Pacero. Of course, that he was the home-based manager to Jose Pacero, so he also will be part of the conversation on whether he will have to be taking the interim role. And he's not doing bad with Enyimba so far. They're still in the chase to defend their title. But then, so many names have now popped up. We've had the likes of Pito Mitsimani, more or less names linked to the job. Of course, we have Emmanuel Amunike linked to the job. And of course, we know that Austin Eguavon took us to the 2021 African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. Of course, we all know that we got knocked out in the second round by Tunisia. But then his name will also be in that conversation. But then, hopefully, before the month runs out, we'll definitely have much more reports to give, and we'll have a clear understanding of who will be the next coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Moving over to basketball from the home scene, where the Rivers Upas, yes, they'll be taking part in the Basketball African League 2024, which is going to be hosted. The Sahara edition will be hosted in Rwanda, and of course, ahead of the Sahara Conference, the coach of the Rwandan side, APR, has stated that the Rwandans are ready. Of course, he has been. They went to a camp. As APR of Rwanda went to a camp in Qatar, and then a 5-game friendly. And in it all, they had 2 games against the Qatari champions, Al Rayyan, and they won all of the encounter. So for the coach of APR of Rwanda, he has stated that he's happy to see what his players are now doing, and he knows that they have what it takes to go far in the competition. Of course, like I said earlier, Nigeria, the representative of Nigeria in the Basketball African League are Rivers Upas, and then of course in the same group with Rivers Upas they have APR of Rwanda, and then there's US Minister of Tunisia, and of course AS Douanes of Senegal. So hopefully Rivers Upas will be able to make us proud and make a very good impression of Nigeria in the Basketball African League. Well, so we'll just take this breather, and then of course next time talking about all things football from the European scene.
Right, let's check out the CBD Marina axis, the entire stretch of Inner Marina Road at this impediment. On the 3rd Mainland Bridge, all the way, looking, of course, we know, so 3rd Mainland Bridge, good movement all the way from Adekule Interchange onwards journey Yanworo, on very good to go.
Stadium. Of course, quite interesting. In the 8th minute, Marcus Rashford took the early lead. Fantastic strike, but then United were not just able to capitalize on their chances. And sadly, in the second half, Phil Foden was able to also got his name on the score sheet. With a fantastic strike, I must say. I saw that that goal was very beautiful, was a good one. And then, of course, that was in the 56th minute. And then, of course, Pep Guardiola brought in Javi Alvarez to see how to shake things up. And, of course, he gave the assist for the Phil Foden's second goal in the 80th minute. And then, I would say more or less a defensive mishap or a lack of concentration to get the ball off him, and then Rodri just gave a good pass. And of course, Erling Haaland, who has been looking forward to make a statement for himself after scoring 5 goals during midweek against Luton Town, got that chance and buried down. So it ends 3-1 in favor of Manchester City, and they have caught the lead between themselves and, of course, themselves and Liverpool to just 1 point. They have 63 points, 62 points rather. Liverpool have 63 points, which more or less it's a dress rehearsal towards next weekend's game against Liverpool. Yes, it's going to be Liverpool against Manchester City. Super Sunday game. I mean, who writes the script of the Premier League? The first versus the second. We wait to see how that pans out. Of course, other results from games in the Premier League this weekend. Yesterday, we saw Chelsea play a 2-2 draw against Brentford. Nicolas Jackson, part of the goal scorers. And then, of course, a controversial goal maybe for Darwin Núñez. He scored in the 98th minute, where Liverpool had to dig in deep to defeat Nottingham Forest by 1-0. That goal, the head of the referees, PGMOL, that's of Klassenberg, has stated that goal shouldn't have stood, or rather because there was no need for that long stretch of time. But then, hey, it happens, and we just have to move on with such issues, VAR, referees, indecisions, and so many conversations. But that's why it's the Premier League, and that's why many people like to follow it all over the world. Fulham defeated Brighton by 3-0. Adama Traore getting his first goal in a Fulham jersey since his move from Wolverhampton Wanderers. And then, of course,